There are nights when you just can't sleep. Not because you're busy, but because your heart is too tired to rest. You lie there, in the dark, wrapped in thoughts no one else can hear. So sit down, gently. Breathe in and out, and listen to this story, as if you were listening to your own heart. A story of quiet anxiety, invisible pain, and the moonlight that softly lit the way toward letting go. Letting Go Under Moonlight, Part 1. Nightfall in me. Tonight, I sit alone under the porch roof, facing a small yard bathed in moonlight. The clear summer moon pours its soft silver glow over everything. I hold a blank sheet of paper in one hand, a pen and a lighter beside me. My heart beats gently in my chest, half anxious, half hesitant. I know I'm about to do something strange, write down all the sadness I've carried for so long and burn it under the moon. The space around me is unusually still. Crickets hum gently in the garden behind the house. A breeze brushes past, cool against my skin, like a quiet comfort. The moon's light is tender, like a friend watching over me. I take a deep breath, filling my lungs with the scent of night, of earth, of something vast and silent. In this moment, I feel both small and embraced by the sky. I've been preparing for this for days. Every night when I look up at the full moon hanging overhead, I ask myself, do I have the courage to let go of the past? My past, with all its heartaches, regrets, and silent pain, has followed me like a shadow. I've lived with it for so long, clinging to it as if it were a part of who I am. Even though I've longed to break free, I never knew how. But tonight, the full moon shines brightly, peacefully. People say the full moon is a time to release what no longer serves us, to forgive and to begin healing. I don't know if that's really true, but I'm willing to try. Even if this is just a symbolic ritual, I hope it will ease the heaviness in my heart. Maybe writing down my pain and watching it burn will feel like a beginning. I sit down on the porch step, my back against the wooden door behind me. The cool surface calms me a little. Looking up at the moon, I remember what my friend Daniel once said, write everything that hurts on paper, then burn it. Let the wind carry your sorrow to the universe. At the time, I wasn't sure. But now, it feels like the only thing I can do. I place the paper on my knee and roll the pen between my fingers. The blank sheet stares back at me. My mind goes empty for a moment. What should I write? How can I fit a whole sky of emotions into one page? I'm afraid even 1,000 words wouldn't be enough. But I remind myself, this isn't about writing something beautiful. It's about being honest. I close my eyes. In the darkness behind my eyelids, memories begin to rise, ones I've tried to forget but have never really gone. Tonight, under this moonlight, I'll call each one by name and face them. Just thinking of it stirs so much inside me, fear, grief, and maybe a flicker of hope. I open my eyes and stare at the blank page. Let's begin, I whisper to myself. I press the pen to the paper. A breeze stirs the corner of the sheet. I breathe deeply again, letting the air move through me. The words begin to form. The old wounds. The pen in my hand starts moving, slowly at first. Memories begin to unfold like film. Do you remember the first time we met? I still do. It was a late autumn afternoon, the sun fading behind our university building. You stood beneath a purple blossom tree, nervously searching your backpack. I passed by and heard you sigh, then softly say, I swear I had it here. Your voice, gentle, a little panicked, made me stop and ask if you needed help. You had lost your wallet and were frantically looking. I helped you search beneath fallen leaves, and thankfully, we found it tucked behind a patch of grass. Your face lit up with joy. I'll never forget that smile, it stopped me in my tracks. That moment became the first thread of something beautiful. We grew close. Do you remember that time I gave you a ride down that countryside road under the moonlight? You sat behind me on the bike, your fingers gripping the edge of my shirt to keep balance. The night breeze blew through your hair, carrying the scent of the fields. You sang a song I didn't recognize, your voice floating into the quiet. The moonlight poured onto the path ahead of us, stretching our shadows across the road. I wished that road could go on forever. You leaned your head on my back and whispered, promise we'll always be like this? I smiled and said, always. And I meant it. We had so many small moments together. Those evenings after class, sipping coffee and lemonade at our favorite corner cafe while mellow music played softly in the background. Our laughter mixing with the hum of the city. Skipping morning lectures just to watch a movie together in an empty theater, your hand in mine, the whole world disappearing around us. Graduation day, when you tossed your cap high into the air, radiant in the morning sun, and I stepped back to take your photo. You looked like everything I'd ever dreamed of. Then came the promises. The future you painted with bright eyes, a little white house with blue windows, blooming bougainvillea in the yard, 2 kids with names you already picked out. And I believed it all. I held your hand tighter each time you spoke of that life. I thought we'd build it together.